there. But whatever, they worry about all these things and they think, okay, that means I'm a failure. That means I let you down. That means that I spoke about something I had no business speaking about. That's what they're so afraid of. Nothing to do with your feelings, which is kind of unfortunate, actually, if you think about it like that. But you are thinking, okay, do you not like me? Do you not want a future with me? And you guys are worrying about two completely different things. And that's kind of nice, but it's also unfortunate. It's not like you guys are both on the same topic and both of you disagree. That's not it at all. When you're talking about the future, you're talking about something completely different than they are. They do not see the future like you do. You're thinking the future in a positive way. They're feeling like pressure, confusion, stress, commitments that maybe they can at this point make. They can do it. But what about if something changes tomorrow? What if there's something that's out of their control? That's what they're afraid of. The next one is that many feel pressured when they feel backed into a corner. And so they get more defensive and angry. And sometimes they answer in a way that they don't actually feel because they're trying to stop the conversation. Okay. And this is much more common with male avoidance. Okay. This one, like with a male avoidant particularly, they're almost trying to say like, get off my case. And female avoidants will do it too, but usually it's not with anger. Like they're not going to show much anger. Female avoidance, they'll say just, I don't want to talk about it, or just stop asking me, and they'll shut down. Male avoidance, some of them will shut down and some of them will really crash out. And this is kind of tricky because their anger is an emotion that they're showing. You guys, if you're dealing with a male avoidant, you might actually take it as this is how they truly feel. And it's not. I'm just telling you, like, it's not. And many of them, I'm literally thinking about one of the cases of you guys, but many of them will forget that they said this. And then you will be like, wait, what just happened? Like, I literally had some cases recently where you guys are like, he said this to me and I held it on for so many years and then I brought it up and he doesn't even remember saying that. And he says he would never say that. And that's not true. You're right. He would probably never say that. When he's angry, he will, but he doesn't know what he's talking about. And so sometimes you might bring up a future conversation. Can I meet your brother? Next year, and they'll say, stop pressuring me. I don't want anyone to meet my brother. In fact, I'm an independent person. I don't need anybody. And so now they're crashing out and you took it seriously. When in actuality, maybe they were stressed because they have a meeting at work tomorrow and they're just really stressed about it and they're taking it out on you. Okay. So this is the example that I kind of want to share, but it could be offensive. Okay. I'm going to share it. Y'all go easy on me. I'm trying to explain something and I'm not the best with words. Okay. Have you guys ever seen where a kid is like so comfortable with their mom or their dad that when they're really stressed about things, like even a teenager, they're really stressed at work and they take it out on their mom and say things they don't mean? Like, have you ever seen that? Okay. I know I have. I've actually done that too. Hey, I was a teenager, right? Like, we all made mistakes. I regret it. I changed. But yeah, when we were kids, we all did stuff, most of us, right? And so that is like that same feeling is how avoidants feel, which is not good, right? Clearly you can see that that's not healthy, but like that's the same emotion when their partner like backs them up and they're stressed about work. They feel like you guys are so solid that sometimes they don't censor the words they should be censoring. I'm not saying they're cursing at you, by the way. I'm just saying that they might say something they don't mean. That's all I mean. I'm not even sure if you got that. Hopefully you did. The next one is many worry that their answer might not be good enough. And so they avoid the conversation altogether. Maybe their answer is, yeah, you can meet my brother, but I also want to let you know that he's pretty difficult to communicate with. And so maybe we shouldn't hang out with him that long. Maybe just go to dinner. They're afraid if they tell you that, you might get upset. And the last one is they worry that if they do want a future with you, this is one of the most common reasons, that you'll expect more. And that they will get overwhelmed and they will fail you. It's not that they don't want a future with you, but if they let you know